After a day off yesterday, the Auburn football team returned to the practice field this morning. Jeremy Bateman with our Alabama First affiliate has this report from the Plains.
It's a beautiful day here in Auburn, Alabama. Actually, you know what? It's kind of wet, cold, rainy, dreary, not very nice. But the football team was practicing this morning, and while the weather doesn't deserve many compliments, according to head coach Gene Chiswick, the players do.
Thought it was a good practice this morning, and again, we were in full pads and we were able to do some contact and get some more reps in there to evaluate guys. And of course, it'll be an ongoing process, but another good day to really look at starting with our offense and defensive lines. A lot of young players.
Vontae Starwords, the Javon Reeds, they can't afford to be hurt because that window closes for them. And they understand that because the freshmen, when they come in, they get those days to interview from the summer. When we're not out there, when Yox comes back and says, hey, this guy physically can do this or that, and then the number of special teams that they can help us on will carry over how much they'll be able to help us on offense.
One area with high expectations this upcoming season are the running back position. The core backs are no longer underclassmen and are expected to take big steps from last year.
They know the offense, they know the nuances, the ins and outs, and each of, in particular Ontario and Mike, they each have specific things that they need to work on because they both have to be, a back that's in the game first, second, and third down this year.
We'll hear more from the coaches and players throughout the week. The team returns to practice Wednesday morning.
Thank you, Jeremy. For the first time since 1996, baseball is back at Alabama State. ASU played a home game on campus. The ribbon was cut on the new baseball complex with a 3-game series versus Elkhorn State. Well, it didn't go as planned for the Hornets, though. Kilby Perdomo laces the Anthony Ricciardi pitch for an RBI double. The Braves score 5 more runs that game and go on to sweep the weekend series. Heading over to the high school diamond, Brew Baker Tech taking on Trinity Prep. After 5 innings, Trinity Prep is only up by 2, but the Wildcats offense blowing it wide open in the 6th. Clay Finkelstein and Weston Epperson each with big hits as Trinity Prep run rules Brew Tech 15-4. Keeping some baseball action alive, heading down to Vaughan Road to Montgomery Academy. The Eagles take on Alabama Christian, bottom of the 4th, and 2 ducks in the pond for MA pitcher Jackson Mueller. It helps to have a good arm and a bat. The pitcher helps himself out with a 3-run shot to left center, but the Eagles unable to hold on as ACU comes back in the 5th and they win it 8-6. Picking up the gears now, they ran the Auto Club 400 in Fontana, California. It's the only race of the season at that track. Sugar Ray Leonard was on hand to start the race located east of Los Angeles in beautiful Southern California. Kyle Busch led most of the way, but it's Jimmy Johnson taking the lead with 4 laps to go. But Johnson wouldn't be able to hold on to the lead. Kevin Harvick getting nice and close with JJ, making him sweat a little bit. Looks like maybe a brake check would help right there. Harvick would take advantage of his position to make a last lap pass and secure the win.
And we were able to really fire off there right off the bat up top. So we were able to keep pace with them for a few laps, and when they started racing side by side, we made up the ground, and Kyle started to get loose and drove around him, and then everything just worked out going into turn 3 and 4. So it's a good day for us.
Him being close certainly affected my car, but he did exactly what he needed to. So I was on the loose side, and if I was in his shoes, I would have done the same thing. I mean, the closer you can get to the car in front of you when they're loose, the harder it is for that guy to use the power.
Are made of.
You can catch the Goodies 500 from Martinsville, Virginia next Sunday. I said brake check, but I always condone safe driving.
There you go. All right, thank you very much. We'll be right back.